again. Hey guys, Blast of Session episode
Goddamn.
52. Welcome everybody.
So in your new 52 joke.
Yeah, new 52 jokes. Yeah, because I was too tired and I didn't think about one, and it was a pretty weak week, so that's what I just called it at. Most people must think we're starting at 7:30 again. We have 0 viewers. Okay, so we'll jump right into the movie quotes. Start with you, Paul.
My quote, it's a movie I've done already, but it's a different quote. Character says, "I have something to give you. I don't want it anymore. 30 hours of pain, all at once, all for you." There you go.
Sorry.
I knew you'd get it because I know you love that movie.
Spectacular Spider-Grandpa.
My quote is, if you can't be an athlete, be an athletic supporter.
Oh, dude, that sounds so familiar. Basketball.
No. Wait, 1979.
Oh, wow.
Ooh, 79. You're kicking it way back.
Slapshot.
No.
Is it a hockey movie?
It is not a hockey movie.
Hoosiers.
No.
Okay, Hoosiers, come on.
It is Grease.
Grease.
Oh, my goodness. Really? A musical from Grandpa.
Grandpa loves the musicals.
You're the one that I want.
They're multiplied.
Moving on to Trinitys Comics.
Okay, mine is not a comic book movie, and it's kind of lengthy. So, the path of the righteous man is beset on all sides by the iniquities of the selfish and the tyranny of evil men. Blessed is he who in the name of charity and goodwill shepherds the weak through the valley of darkness, for he is truly his brother's keeper and the finder of lost children. And I will strike down upon thee with great vengeance and furious anger those who attempt to poison and destroy my brothers, and you will know my name is the Lord when I lay my vengeance upon thee.
Pulp Fiction.
Yep.
I knew it at about word 3.
The Bible.
That's not from the Bible. That's completely made up, but that's like my favorite movie. So,
okay, mine is not a comic movie. It is a Western, though. I'll give you that. So you have that in mind. Let's see. Skin that smoke wagon.
Tombstone.
Hold that pistol and get to work. Huh?
That's what I used to say to girls in high school.
Uh-huh.
That's what he tells that dude. You will skin that smoke wagon or just stand there and bleed.
Are you talking about girls or guys you tell that to? Because really telling the girl to skin that smoke wagon.
If the price is right, you know what I'm saying?
Okay. So, moving on. We actually it was a pretty light week this week, being the 5th week in the month for comics, but we did get a few to go over tonight. So we'll go and start with Paul. And what's your first book?
Packless.
You know,
I swear
before you start on that book, I saw it today. I saw it today at the store, and there was a stack of them. So that tells you a lot. I didn't buy it, but
I thought it was a freaking Marvel book. Oh my freaking God, was it bad? It was like getting bad meth or something. I mean, just one of the stories had art that wasn't even done, and just cockroach sex, and just
what?
No, yeah, just run away fast. Just, oh God, it was awful. And $5.99 too.
Can you do me a favor? Next time you're going to say something like cockroach sex, make sure I'm not drinking something.
So, Mike, you didn't grab it, and
I'm busy googling cockroach sex.
Oh, here I'll show you. I'll show you a picture. So, yeah, $6 or $5.99 for an image book. It's really kind of out there. There you go, Mike. There's some cockroach bodies.
Good night.
Oh, what the blue hell?
Good night. Look at that.
This book had 3 stories in it, and through the first story, I had no freaking clue what was going on. Absolutely none. This guy's he's psycho. He keeps seeing his girlfriend turn into a cockroach. He thinks she's turned into a cockroach. Goes to a party, same thing. All people turn into cockroaches.
And it never went anywhere. It just kind of ended.
Nope. Yeah, he went into the dark door and disappeared, and then see, it shows him next morning laying next to a cockroach, saying it'll be okay. So I don't know. The second story, I hate when books do this. They turn it the other way. That drives me nuts. But the only good thing about this is it's a thick book. The other thing about it, it's shit book. It totally is a shit book.
It's thick so you can smash cockroaches with it.
Maybe that's what it is. But this is definitely a blast for me, dude. I can't believe I spent $6 on this issue. So it says Mushroom Bodies, Sagittarius A, and Amina Cycle. Those are the 3 stories. And it was shit. Literally shit.
Hey,
Maybe
Dave,
that's why yeah.
Say cockroach for me.
Coach? That's not how I really say it's cockroach, but I like saying cockroach. Okay. Mike, what's your first book?
Let's do. I don't know if you guys read this book. Where is it? Titan Studio.
Sorry, I just read that over there. What? This is a cockroach. Got it. Sorry.
New Humans #1. Not Inhumans. This is New Humans. By with a Z. Titan Studios. This book was freaking awesome. Basically, this book is about Riley. That's Riley right there. And she used to be in the CIA. And they're camping. She's camping with her daughter and her husband. When, for some, they don't explain it, they're ripped through time 200 years into the future. Well, in that time travel, Sadie's body gets torn apart, and it doesn't explain how, but she's replaced with cybernetic parts. And Riley works for a crime syndicate in the future, trying to find suitable donors for her daughter's missing body parts. At the end of this book, Riley's on a mission, and she gets blown off the side of like an airship, and we learn that the mother is a cyborg too. So I don't know where this book is going, but it piqued my interest, and art is really good, and this is a stash. This almost was my pick of the week, but it's not.
Anybody else pick that up?
No, that sounds like I should have though.
Negatory, but I just added it to my list.
It's only 4 issues. But
it's like a mini series.
It's like a mini series. I don't know if this was anything before this, but I liked it a lot. So.
Jeremy, you are up. What's your first book?
My first book will be let's go with Secret Empire #3. I actually read that. I dug it. I'm not real big on the art. The same person that does the art looks like it might be this. I didn't check the whatchamacallit, but is it the same person that did Old Man Logan that does the art on that? Does anybody know?
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
It looks a lot like that person's art, and they drew Sam Wilson, Captain America, or whatever, and he looks just like Old Man Logan. So I didn't know that. But the book was cool. I mean, it was okay. Yeah, Drew Manchew's hit it. Yes. I'm not real big a fan of that person's art. It was okay.
Oh yeah, he did.
I guess.
Okay. Yeah, it was
Sorrentino. I think I got kind of burnt out when I was reading Old Man Logan because the art just was like that the whole time, and I don't know. The art just kind of got to me when I was reading this, but I liked it. It was it's soft stash. I'll keep reading it. I mean, it wasn't horrible, but it wasn't great. You know what I'm saying? The way they ended, I will say that the way they ended it though, kind of like threw me for a loop. If you hadn't read it, let's just say Captain America ain't the only one saying Hell Hydra now. So.
I was kind of lost from the first of it. I don't know. Maybe I didn't read issue 2. I thought I did because at the beginning of it, I don't know who the hell these two people are. The girl look with the snake bite on her arm.
That was at the very last of it, issue 2. Very, very end of it.
Dude,
But
I must have not read issue 2 or something. Then.
I was lost a lot in it because I don't know who half those characters are, none of their backstories. But you know, just for whatever it is, I read it. His faces can be off, but his imagery is top notch, like Jock, in my opinion. Yeah, see, I like Jock as for covers, but I don't know how I'd be like with his interior work. I mean, he's good, he's cool and everything, but sometimes I like a little more definition. It's cool for like a change up, you know.
Yeah. Shit, no, I forgot his name. Steve Wilson. No.
Sam Wilson.
Sam Wilson.
Yeah. He looks a little pale. I mean, he doesn't look like as dark as dark skin as he does.
If you got an Old Man Logan book,
you know.
look at them side by side.
Yeah. But yeah, the ending of it I thought was pretty badass. Especially when the guy sees the Claymore on the wall, he's like, "What the?"
Yeah.
Then he realizes what's going on. That was pretty cool, though. I thought it was good. I mean, I'll continue to pick up the Secret Empire just because. Paul, did you read number 3, or are you just saying that F Marvel on that too?
Well, that series, yeah.
Okay,
Besides,
then
Sam Wilson should not be acting all Logan-y.
Yeah.
No, he shouldn't.
Only Logan can be Logan-y.
Mike, what'd you think of that one?
My pick of the week right here, Secret Empire number 3. You know I'm on board with this Hydra shit. And this further evolves the world that Captain America has created. Right at the beginning, we get Star-Lord trying to negotiate with some aliens, and they're like,
yeah, that was cool.
Fuck Earth, hail Hydra. And you going through, you get... what else is going on in this book?
I thought it was funny all the names they were giving for they actually called him Hydra Cap, and then was it Rocket said his favorite one was Steve?
You got Black Widow training some of the younger superheroes how to be more aggressive, and Secret Empire has just been great in my opinion. Yeah, so this is a stash for me. My pick of the week, Secret Empire number 3. And then we get at the big reveal at the end, which I'm not going to spoil.
Yeah, that was one of my favorite parts. My first book, I don't think anybody else picked up. Maybe they did. I don't know. Namwolf number 2. I liked the first one well enough. This was far better. This one. Little backstory on it. He's in the brig from turning into werewolf into Battlefield, and he ends up reading his dad's letter that he gave him in the first issue, and he finds out that all the men in his family, when they end up going to war, that's when it kind of triggers this werewolf. And he was hoping his son would never have to go to war, but he ended up going to Vietnam. And then the Vietnamese have their own platoon out. And Namwolf sees it. He ends up breaking out of the brig, going fighting. And the soldier's like, "What do we do? What do we do?" And the sergeant's like, lights a cigarette and says, "You ever watched a monster movie? You just watch it go." That was pretty cool. Definitely.
So they rednecked us.
Definitely a stash for this one for me. Definitely going to be picking up some more on that. Mike, you were showing it there. Did you get it, Paul?
No.
Okay. How about you, Mike?
I haven't read issue 1 and I haven't read this one, but hopefully someday soon I will be reading those. But while I'm here, I'll check the chat.
Okay, you do that.
Okay, we got Havoc Comics in the house. Drew Manchu, Stephen Higgins popped in here saying, "What's up, guys?" Bad Avengers in here. Trinitys Comics. Black Pole was in here. I don't know if he still is. Airborne's up in here. Grandpa with the grease. And I think we got 10 watching now with 3 thumbs up.
Mighty LJ just popped in too.
I'm going to start calling her the Den Mother.
Yeah. So
she said, "What's up, gentlemen?"
Okay,
Not too much of
so
a
then I guess we'll go up over to Paul again for his second book, since Mike hadn't read that one.
Second book will be Cable #1. It was a pretty decent book. I mean, it had good art, but I can't help but think that the guy who wrote it watches a lot of Legends of Tomorrow, because I mean, in the course of this book, he went to the Old West and feudal Japan and fought people with future tech, which is exactly what's been going on in past episodes of Legends of Tomorrow. But it was decent. I mean, it was a cool story. I liked it, and I'm kind of interested to see where it goes because of how it ended. So, I mean, I'll stash it.
Mike?
Basically, what Paul said. It starts out in Arizona, 1874. Cable's tracking some bad people. I don't know who he's looking for or what, but he ends up killing a bunch of bad dudes playing cards, and like I said, he's looking for somebody. Then he ends up in Japan, 1543, and what the hell was that? Anyway, yeah. But like Paul said, the end of this book makes me want more. This was a stash.
I mean, I get the impression from how it was that whoever he's chasing is the one that's giving these guys the tech, because they keep saying they said he would come, and
yeah, that's my assumption.
Jeremy, did you read that?
I actually did, and I'm shocked the world. That's my pick of the week.
Wow,
Oh,
Marvel.
shit.
I didn't know anything about Cable except for whose kid he was, and I had never really read him before, but I read this and I really liked it. I like the art in it. Was it Dale Keown? Is that how you say his name?
This is Paccio?
Well, he did. I'm not. Dale Keown did the cover.
Okay.
But I like the art inside. Kind of looked like the cover. It looked like the cover. It was good enough that I could stick. It didn't take me out of it or anything. Yeah, that's Dale Keown cover. I really liked it. That's a stash for me. I'm going to keep picking it up.
Yeah, I thought this one was pretty good too. I don't think I've ever read Cable as the main character, holding the title before. I thought it was pretty good. The ending of it did kind of shock me. I'll say he gets his ass handed to him, and I'll leave it at that. Definitely a stash for me. Want to see where else it's going with that as well. The Marvel book for another stash. And so we're on to you, Mike. What's your second book?
SS Comic Reader just popped in. He said, "What's up, everyone?"
What's up, SS?
Yes.
All right, let's do this. This was a tie for my pick of the week, which is Thanos #7. Basically, if you've been reading Thanos, he's been stripped of all his power. He's kind of living like a bum, eating rats and shit. Well, they're not really rats, but they're what's the
Space
planet
rats?
he lives on? Titan. Space rats, exactly.
Space rat.
Hashtag that shit. Space rats.
Space rats and cockroach sex. My gosh.
So yeah, he's powerless, living like a bum, and two outlaws try to take him out. And they fuck him up pretty bad, and some people come looking for Thanos because they need his help, and this is just an awesome issue. Great stuff. Great stuff. The stash for me.
Anybody else pick up Thanos this week?
No. I should have been picking that up, though. That sounds like a cool series. I know Mike likes it a lot.
Yeah, especially now that this once powerful Thanos has no power.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see where it goes. I thought it was just a limited series, but
correct me if I'm wrong, but if he don't have that Infinity Gauntlet, he's not near as powerful as he would be, right? But the Infinity Gauntlet gives him a lot of power.
Well, Infinity Gauntlet basically makes him godly. I mean, he's still pretty damn powerful without it.
Okay. See, I don't know nothing about it.
Okay, Jeremy, what's your next book?
My next book is Teen Titans Annual, the end of the Lazarus contract. It's a stash for me. I mean, I Teen Titans on my pull list, but I really dug it. It makes me wonder. You know, the end of the book was kind of like, well, what's going to happen from now on? You know, but Damian, man, Damian just continues to knock it out of the park. They can continue to knock it out of the park. But Damian for me, because that's like. Because there's this one panel in there, Mike. You might have to show it because I don't have my book right here. Where,
is that the one I showed?
Yeah, where Raven's like, she's like freaking out and like she's in this trance thing. She's got like, I'm not gonna explain what she's doing, but she's like freaking out, and like Aqualad's there and it's like, talk to her, you know her, and Damien was like, pats her on the head, here. He pats her on the head. That's all.
He's like, there.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah,
there.
Damien,
like,
man.
Whatever.
Yeah, I loved it. That's a real stash for me.
Here it is.
Yeah. She's all like passed out. Doc was like, seriously, dude?
There.
Yeah, I picked up that one too. Yeah, it was good. I mean, the ending of it, of course, with a lot of these miniseries, stuff like that, I feel like it just kind of goes, that's the end of it. I thought it was good. I love Damien. I love how he is. He's kind of a dick. I mean, he's always been a dick. And I think I like about that. He's kind of overconfident, but that's just the character. I know some people, I read an article saying that now this book gives the people a reason to hate him even more. And I'm like, well, you know, I don't know about that. I think it's just kind of where he's just not nearly as compassionate or caring. He's just worried about winning and getting it done right.
I mean, if you think about it, he kind of has a reason to be that cocky. He's Batman's son, who was trained by the League of Assassins and Ra's al Ghul himself.
So it's definitely a stash for me.
We got a bunch of comments in the chat going on.
Okay, we'll jump over to you. Sills, what's the dealio?
Yeah, BGG jumped in. He said, hi guys, hope all is well. Watching on my phone, so I can't really type. Shout out to BGG. Drew Manchu said, even without the Infinity Gauntlet, Thanos is still a Titan and holds the power of a cosmic elder. Drew Manchu also said Damien did the heart palm strike to Wally. That was awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Everybody's about Damien rules. Yeah, Damien's my favorite Robin. I'll probably get some hate for that. But.
No, I mean,
yeah,
this is a stash for me as well. I like the after effects of this storyline. You know, I'm not going to spoil it, but certain things happen. Like I already gave it away. Damien did the heart palm strike to Wally, so that set something in effect.
Yeah.
I can't really talk about it. If you haven't read it, read it. It's good stuff.
It does make you wonder the repercussions that this is going to have down the line. Because is this going to be how they like deal with the whole two Wally West Kid Flashes or Flash?
Well,
and
it's like we can't really talk about it without giving away the whole heart punch thing.
Yeah.
So.
How about you, Paul? Did you read that one?
No, I haven't. I haven't had a chance to read it yet.
Okay, so that is you did that one, right, Jeremy? You picked Titans, right?
That was me.
Okay, so my next book is Joe Gollum, Occult Detective by Dark Horse Comics.
Lord,
apparently, this is
Joe Gollum.
No, it's like a mini series. So this is not the first appearance of him. He's had different little story arcs, 5-issue arcs and stuff like that, where kind of episodic, kind of like Goon does.
Yeah.
This guy is like he fights like the psychic or paranormal kind of stuff. This guy freaks out on the subway to try attacking people, biting people, and they're trying to figure it out. And as I'm reading this, I'm just like, very reminiscent of Hellboy and kind of stuff that he does. I'm like, what the hell? Of course, what do? It's by Mike Mignola. So there's my why it looks like Hellboy. Why it kind of reminds me of Hellboy.
He fits into the universe. He's part of the universe.
Yeah. See, because I didn't know anything about the character prior to reading this, so I think it's okay. I don't know if I'd pick up any more. I like Hellboy well enough, but I don't think I would pick up Joe Collin. So that's a blast for me.
Well, I haven't read it. It sounds like a cool concept, like that kind of like occult detective or whatever. Like, but I guess, like you say, you read it, like maybe the execution of that might be a little off or something. I don't know. But every time I hear the name Gollum, the word Gollum, I think about Smeagol. So.
Yeah, Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
Paul, what's your next book?
My next book is, let's do the Wonder Woman Annual.
Wonder Woman!
The first 3 out of 4 stories of this book is my pick of the week. The 4th one can just go away. It didn't belong. Did not need to be there.
It was fluff.
I mean, this book did something that hasn't happened to me in a long time. It literally made me laugh out loud in the first story because there was some good back and forth between Superman and Batman.
So all them times you say LOL in our chat, you don't mean it?
Burn!
Yeah, it's not a comic book making the LOL.
Okay. Just
good save. Good save.
He's talking about midget penises that do.
Yeah.
Because my heart was hurt.
But yeah, it made me laugh out loud. I thought the art in the first 3 stories, all of it was different for each story, but all of them were really good. It was a really good book.
How about you, Mike?
I did not pick that up. I went to 2 stores and it was sold out.
Really?
Yeah, really.
Everybody's got the fever.
The Wonder Woman fever.
How about you, Jeremy? Did you read it?
Yeah, I read it. I didn't read all the stories in it, but I read the first 2, I think it was. And now I'm with my Paul. I forgot who said that. But yeah, it's great. I read it coming off of watching the movie, which is phenomenal. But yeah, I really dug it. That it's kind of weird because when I was reading it in Gal Gadot's voice. So it kind of had like a third dimension, kind of. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, it was really cool just seeing that back and forth between Batman and Superman, and there was when she came up and he's like, I can't remember any of the specifics, but it was a great book. I loved it.
I did pick up these Wonder Woman Day books, the free ones. What is it?
See, I asked about those a couple times in my store, and I got laughed out of there, pretty much.
What? Really?
Because I said, "You guys do anything for Wonder Woman Day?" And this other guy overheard me. That was in the comic store, laughing at me like I was an idiot.
Well, if you want them, I mean, the one like Paul's. I'm getting confused. Mike said in his video, that one is just a reprint of Wonder Woman Rebirth #1.
Yeah.
But still, I want it. There's Wonder Woman Day on there.
Yeah, you can get it. They sell it on My Comic Shop for $1. I bought one.
I don't want to pay for it though. Damn it! It's supposed to be free.
Yeah.
My thoughts on this. I think I read the first 2 stories. I flipped through the rest because I didn't have time to read it all. I actually love Nicola Scott's art. She's the one who did the first story. I think she does it really well. She draws for Black Magic too as well. I think she does quite a bit for Wonder Woman, but I do like her art. I like when they grab the lasso of truth when there's Clark Kent Kal-El and he says, "Batman, seriously, that's your name? Shut up, the rope is translating." I thought it's got some pretty cool stuff in there. The art on the last story though, as I was flipping through it, I
Put it in there.
Huh? I'll find here. Look at this for Wonder Woman. There, it's too blocky. I don't like it at all. So other than that, I thought the other two stories that I read were really good, and it's a stash for me. That was Paul's book. So what's your next book, Mike?
Shout out to Alex, the comic hoarder, who popped in here.
He said, "What up, you stud muffin?"
That's right.
He said, "Turn the thumbs down to a thumb up," and I agree. If you thumbed us down,
We have a thumb down. Oh, don't worry about it. They watched us.
Yeah.
Someone, I think Airborne Sapper's seen Baywatch. Because I said
No.
I said thanks everyone for not seeing Wonder Woman tonight and hanging with us. And Airborne seeing Baywatch. You know, I go see Baywatch too.
Said he's seeing Wonder Woman tomorrow, and then that's when he said, "I'm seeing Baywatch."
Hey, Airborne Sapper, don't try to church it up there. Don't you mean Dierte? Come on. It's not dirt, it's Dierte.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Mike.
So on the recommendation, well, not really the recommendation. I know BGG's picking these up. I went ahead and grabbed my first Funko Universe comics, and that is the one-shot Judge Dredd. Just because
That's actually cool looking.
Yeah, that's the coolest one I've seen.
The stories, there's 3 stories in here, all Funkoized. How would you say it? All Funkoized. So they're not very good, but so this was a blast for me. I don't think I'll be picking up any more of these, but like some of the characters, I kind of wish they were Funko Pops, like the different judges over here: Judge Mortis, Judge Death, Judge Fear, and Judge Fire. Those make some cool Funkos. So Funko, get on the ball. So yeah, blast for me. The cover's cool though.
Anybody else pick up the Funkoverse ones?
Nope.
I did not. Okay, Jeremy, what's your next book?
I don't have any more books.
What? No more books? I've just got a couple. But I'll just go through them both real quick. Kill or Be Killed #9. This is Ed Brubaker and Sean Phillips. I've been picking this up since the beginning. It's actually a pretty cool crime noir, I think that's how you pronounce it, story of this guy he doesn't really know. He's to kill people. The demon really hasn't showed up in 9 issues. I think he's only shown up a couple times because he keeps on killing people. So, but it's pretty good. The Russians are finally starting to catch up with him. They get a hold of his dealer and bring him into a trap, and it's kind of cool to see the outcome of that. So that's pretty good. And the other one I'm still picking up is Terry Moore, Motor Girl, and this has actually been pretty good too. You find out last issue, not that I really want to do a spoiler or anything, this little gorilla here, that's her imaginary friend because of all the I guess the trauma and stuff that she had taken serving over in the Middle East, and that's how she copes. She has this gorilla that's an imaginary friend, and this is still pretty good. I'm enjoying this. It's a black and white comics, not color, but it's still good. Trinity didn't read Trinity. I don't think Trinity picks up Trinity.
I do pick up Trinity. I have it coming, and it's been like a really rough week for me, so I just decided to just wait.
Okay, Paul is taking a poop break. So Mike, do you have
Poopy Paul. Poopy Paul. Yeah, I do.
Poopy Paul. Hashtag that. Poopy Paul. I'm going to write
Poopy
it up.
Paul. Hashtag it.
Hashtag Poopy Paul. There we go.
True Man 2 said,
"Oh man,
hey, I think you'll dig it." Talking about Trinity. Yeah, I've been liking it so far. Like I said, I just opted to read the physical copy.
Yeah, they sold out of that. They didn't have a copy at either store of that one either, so I didn't. I was whatever.
Of Trinity?
Yeah, I got a few more books of Trinity, the annual or whatever, the one you guys talking about.
Yeah, I think I ordered that.
Okay.
Yeah, so Spider-Gwen #20. This is probably the best Spider-Gwen I've read in I've been getting this since issue 1 in a long time. Of course, we get the first appearance of this universe's Logan, Wolverine, and Kitty Pryde, and awesome stuff. Go watch Drew Manchu's video. They have Drew Manchu. What's the name of Logan in this universe? You were talking about it on your video. They got a nickname for him, and it's really awesome. So Spider-Gwen was a stash. Old man Logan gets reunited with his family finally, and it doesn't last. And good stuff. Old man Logan has been good since issue 1. I did pick up Generation X #2. Haven't read it yet, and The Flash 23. I haven't read that either. So.
Okay.
But that's all I got.
Yeah, I got Flash 23. I haven't read that one yet either. I'm trying to find this here. I picked this up because I thought, oh, cool. You know, it's a Marvel, all new, all different Marvel reading chronology. Oh, cool. You know, they're going to tell you how to read the stories, but essentially they're just trying to sell you the freaking trades of all this crap. You know. So
I bought the Marvel previews book, and coming soon is the 100-year anniversary Jack Kirby True Believer books. I'm
getting them all, baby.
Yeah, I was just about to say, man, that's a show right there. Just a what do we call it?
A Blast of the Stash show?
The Blast of the Stash at Rewind. A show dedicated to the Jack Kirby books, because those look amazing. I can't wait to get them, especially for $1. Come on, man.
When do they come out?
Probably August.
So they're on this previews?
Yeah. I have the book somewhere, but I don't feel like going to look for it right now.
Let me see if
I
have it here. No.
I don't know. Paul called me a malcontent, and I have no idea what that is. So now I feel offended.
No, he didn't call you. He called everybody malcontent.
Us, yeah, I know, but I'm in that group. And to that, sir, I say, Calvete.
Yeah, I thought they're probably going to release a few a week for that month. I don't know if you want to do a whole show just based on those. We could do that rather than read them for a show.
Well,
you must be watching the Penguins.
No, that they play tomorrow night. And shout out to my friends who are getting married tomorrow. Can you please push your wedding back because you're cutting into Penguins playoffs? Anyway, that's a whole nother video.
Okay,
anyway.
So we missed Paul because he was not pooping. So, yeah, do you have any last other books or something, Paul?
No, I think you guys talked about Trinity while I was having the
not really.
Wife aggro. Oh, you didn't talk about it? Yeah.
No, we didn't talk about it. Drew Manchu asked if Trinity got Trinity. That was about the extent of it.
Oh, okay. It was a mixed bag. I mean, it had some good art, had some pretty awful art. Good story, but painful dialogue. I mean, we're talking George Lucas writing love story dialogue for the prequels. Bad. When they had Superman, Wonder Woman, and Batman in civilian clothes talking, I was just like, please make it stop. But it was pretty good. Other than that, that's all I read.
Okay, so I think we've actually gone through all the books. Like I said, it's been a pretty weak week this week. If I could say week one more time. Next week doesn't look too good either. It looks like there's not a whole lot on the agenda. So I guess we'll go ahead and end the comic portion and jump right in with not Paul. Oh my! See now, Jeremy, you got me screwing it up. Now I got to jump in with Mike with.
Shout out to Captain Dadpool who punched in. I think
Who you punch? You punching folks?
Popped in. He hashtagged fuck Marvel, and with that, I'm gonna say shut your funko mouth. So Funkos this week. Of course, we got the glams of Lion King, and Rafika's going to have baby Simba in his arms, so I'm excited for that one. And Simba's
Simba. You can do it better than I can.
Are you guys done?
Sorry. Yes, sir.
Game of Thrones Series 2. First off, we're getting a Books A Million 2-pack. Jon Snow and what the hell is his name? Bran Stark.
Bran.
We're getting Bran Stark. Bran. Tyrion Lannister, Cersei Canis. I can't even say these names. Cersei Tormund Giantsbane. Tormano Giantsbane.
Torment.
1-1. Tormund Giantsbane. I don't even watch the show, so I know. Shut your Funko mouth.
It's apparent.
Yeah, that's painfully obvious.
Another one I'm excited for is the Target exclusive Darth Vader with his TIE fighter. It's basically a TIE fighter with his little head poking out. Pretty cool stuff. If you
Is that a rides?
I don't know if it's considered a ride or not, but I guess it would.
I don't think
be.
so.
I don't know.
Okay.
Doom 143 is in the house. If you went to FunkoShop.com a few days ago, you saw the limited edition Tony the Tiger Funko Pop, from Frosted Flakes and all that mess. 3,000 pieces. You might be able to still get them. Walgreens, we're getting some more exclusives from Spider-Man. We're getting the Iron Spider Dorb, the Taskmaster Dorb, and the coolest looking one, the Superior Spider Pop. All right. I just found this one out today. In June, there's going to be a Hot Topic exclusive Blue Venom.
Wow.
And everyone knows about the X-23 pop. I revealed the bad news to Jeremy earlier in the day. From what the fuck is that? Why can't I remember today?
I wept uncontrollably when he told me this.
Bad news about that X-23 pop. It is going to be a Toys R Us exclusive, according to God damn it. What's that webpage?
Pop Price Guy.
PopPriceGuy.com. So all you guys in hopes of getting that X-23, you got to get it from Toys R Us. Just before, about an hour before I came on here, Jeremy tagged me in a post on Facebook. Batman the Animated Series glams were up. We're getting Robot Batman with a chase. Scarecrow, Bane, Catwoman, Clayface, and Phantasm. And just a little while ago, the Batman the Animated Series Legion of Collectors trailer popped up, and basically it was a bunch of snow and the box falling in snow and the Penguin logos on the box. So I don't know. You guys could guess what's in there.
It's not going to be the Penguin. That's too obvious.
There's going to be some Penguin socks in there or some shit.
Good grief.
It's going to be Man-Bat.
Man-Bat would be cool.
I actually Alfred Pennyworth or Gordon. That would be kind of cool to have.
Yeah. I didn't get any pops this week, but earlier today the mail came and my Masters of the Universe 3-pack came. Right there. Shout out again to Trinity for giving me heads up on this. You got
the Trap Jaw Pop and Dorb now, huh?
I got the Trap, and thanks to Airborne, I do have the Spikeord Pop as well.
Oh yeah.
That Scareglow guy in the middle there, he actually glows in the dark, so I'll be sleeping with him tonight.
Whoa.
And
that's a little more information than we needed.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you, when you try to, what you call your doors, butt plugs, you're gonna need some preparation Triple H.
Yeah, especially for that spiky one, man. That's gonna hurt going in and out.
I guess we could say that his dwarves are no longer mint in box.
No.
What's driving me crazy is Spikor. It kind of looks like it's falling forward, and I want to get in there and fix it, but I don't want to open the box. So.
Is it taped shut or?
No, but I guess I could pull it. No, I'm not going in there. He could stay forward.
Hey, you pull it on your own time.
Yeah.
I'll let you know when I do that.
Pull it back.
Truman True says hashtag stimulation.
That's his comment reader said the Condiment King Funko Pop. Wow.
And so that's all I got.
Okay. Paul, did you pick up any Funkos this week?
Nah, I was pretty out of it this week, so did not have any opportunities.
How about you, Jeremy?
No, like I said, I had a really rough week this week.
I only picked up 2 just because they were on sale. They were half off. And they're not really popular ones by any means. I got Wally Gator and El Kabong. They're Hanna-Barbera characters. So I went back and watched some of these. On YouTube, some of the cartoons. Oh my God, talk about some racist shit. Go ahead, Mike.
I have a Funko Pop challenge. You take that El Kabong Pop and make a real bong out of it, and you'll get props from me.
Just because I live in Oregon doesn't mean I smoke pot.
I didn't say necessarily you.
You're talking to everybody. Oh, you're talking to everybody. Gotcha.
That'd be some hilarious shit.
You pack it right there. You're going to put it right there between his legs. That's where you pack it?
That's where I pack mine.
Yeah, of course you do. Okay, so no more Funko news. We'll go ahead and close that out.
Shut your Funko mouth.
And we'll move on to Jeremy's Superhero Cinema.
Trinitys Superhero Cinema.
What did I say?
Jeremy's.
Jeremy.
Well, whatever. Tomato.
All right, we got some news on the New Mutants movie. They have cast Stranger Things star Charlie Heaton as Cannonball, and Henry Zaga is cast to play Sunspot. I know nothing about those characters. Do you guys think that is good casting, or I'll just jump back to this other cat over here and let you see that?
Well, I know Henry Zaga was on the short list for Sunspot. I had heard him mentioned earlier.
Didn't they say, I read an article saying that he wasn't, that's a Brazilian soccer player?
He looks Brazilian. I don't know if he's a soccer player.
Well, no, in the comic book, he's a soccer player. Sunspot is.
I have no idea.
I read an article saying that he was not dark enough. They felt there was whitewashing the character because he didn't look dark enough for a Brazilian character.
He looks pretty Brazilian to me.
All I got to say to these people is shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Make your own damn move.
I don't know anything about that. Like I say, I don't know much about the New Mutants. That's why I depend on you guys for this. But Paul, contain yourself. But Manu Bennett has been campaigning for a Deathstroke spinoff series, and he's gotten a huge amount of buzz on Twitter with it. And he's even started tagging Jeff Johns and Warner Brothers, Greg Berlanti, Mark Guggenheim. He won't say Netflix, CW, or whatever spinoff of nothing but Deathstroke, and I am all for it. What do you guys think?
Yeah, let's do it on Netflix and do this shit right.
Yeah, they were even like tagging Hulu because Hulu's trying to compete with Netflix a lot.
Or Amazon, because they've been doing a lot of original stuff too.
Yeah.
Showtime's been doing some good.
You know what else would be good for? That new streaming service they got coming.
Yeah. I would kill for that. I don't think it's any secret that I'm a huge Deathstroke fan, and I'm also a huge Manu Bennett fan. So.
Yeah. He was arguably the best part of season 1 and season 2 of Arrow. And that's a lot of the reason the show went downhill, for me, because the villains, I don't know. When they started foraying into magic and they started having Oliver and Felicity, yeah.
Canoodling?
Well, they did more than canoodle. They had their Olicity, a little love, and then they split. I'm not going to go into it. I want her character to die off. Somebody even started sharing, like, a fan-made, it's obviously fan-made, hopefully it's fan-made, pictures of her dressed up as Black Canary. And I will nope out so hard on that. But anyway, Josh Gad popped up on Twitter with this last night, or the night before. I think it was last night. And further fuel in the fire that he might be playing the Penguin in an upcoming movie. What do you guys think about that?
I like Josh Gad well enough, I think. I don't know about Penguin, but
I mean, what really fueled it is he's in the John Berg and Jeff Johns is there, and he's at DC. So
yeah,
I don't know. I think it could be cool. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I'd have to. I don't know. I don't know. I want to find more about what movie it is and how he's going to work in it. So, like maybe it's going to be like Gotham City Sirens or something like that, just like a cameo or something.
What's Airborne Sapper saying? Too soon about?
I don't know.
To release information about that or what? I don't know.
I don't know.
Expand on that, Airborne Sapper.
Sorry,
Jeremy.
Maybe he thought it was too soon to pack the Ilka bombs. I don't know.
Maybe it is.
I don't
Some
know.
people, it's never too soon.
I'm gonna move on to more phenomenal news though. The director of Netflix's The Punisher says it premieres in November.
So I was close. I said right around Halloween.
Yeah. I was holding off. When I first saw this story, they were saying that they're speculating it was going to do in November. Then I saw this story that drops that the Punisher director says Netflix series premieres in November. If the director says it, then I have more to believe it, and hopefully it's better than Iron Fist was, or Jessica Jones, or Luke Cage. I have every intention to think that it will, because he was arguably the best part about Daredevil Season 2. Not to downplay Daredevil Season 2. Daredevil Season 2 was awesome, but largely in part because of the Punisher. And
I think it's going to do better than Iron Fist too, just because it's a character's loved a lot more.
And it's John Bernthal. It's Ian Jones was kind of he was an okay character on Game of Thrones. I didn't know how he would do with Iron Fist, and I didn't know much about Iron Fist before the show. But I know who John Bernthal is, and so that's going to rock. What do you other guys got anything to say about that?
Yep. I'm taking 2 days off work and marathon that shit.
Yeah, you won't see me at about 3 a.m. on Saturday morning. I will be like, I'm done.
Yeah. Okay, I guess since we're all on board, I'm going to go ahead and move on to the next one. Patty Jenkins has been confirmed to do Wonder Woman 2, and it's already you got details about it. It says, fresh off the wonderful earning news, it's now been revealed that Patty Jenkins will return for the currently in-develop Wonder Woman sequel, and that she's eyeing a more contemporary setting in which to continue the story of Diana Prince and her friends in arms. Not only is Wonder Woman on track to become one of the best reviewed superhero films ever, the undeniable success of the movie is already signaling to other studios that audiences aren't afraid to embrace female-led comic book-related adventures on the big screen. I saw Wonder Woman last night at the opening here, and it's great. It's to me it's the best movie in the DCEU by far. This is the kind of movie that they finally made one that, everybody has their own opinions on Batman vs Superman, and all the, Man of Steel and all that. Some people like it, some people don't. But everybody that I've heard, this is the one that I think can stand on its own with toe-to-toe with anything Marvel has put out and hold its own. Gal Gadot kills it in this movie. And I'm also, well, I'm not gonna, everybody knows who the villain in the movie is, right?
It's Ares, isn't it?
Cheetah.
Yes, Ares is the villain in the movie, and I'm not going to reveal anything about it, but I liked him. He was awesome.
So
he said too soon to have a solo Penguin villain. If they use him, they have to have another villain. If not, DC will be going backward. I don't think it's too soon to have Penguin as a villain in something. I really don't.
So, for me to expand a little bit on that comment, they were saying that finally, you said that people were able to embrace a female-led comic book related adventure.
Yeah.
The problem is, people say that we're sexist because we don't want the female leads. It's like bullcrap, dude. We want them. They just got to be written right. They got to have the right person in there. So it has nothing to do with sexism. It has to do with the good writing and the storytelling and everything that fits into place. We can't have the stuff that's, not to get on my soapbox, pandering a little bit. And it's like, really? Come on, man. Let's just get us a good story. And yes, we'll all embrace it. We'll all love it. Had nothing to do with this. She's female,
It kind of ties into the whole thing with. Go ahead.
Oh, I want to point out, this is not my words. This is on this article that I read. But I watched a spoiler review from Chris Stuckman, and he was talking about how that, we've had Elektra, we've had all these other, Catwoman, all these other female movies, but they weren't great. And how this one was, and I know a lot of people were expecting to go in and be some kind of like you guys were talking about, some kind of feminism, like, men are beneath women. There was none of that. And it's just, the movie stands on its own and just tells you, it's just a great movie. I can't wait to hear what you guys say after you see it. I know I had got kind of worried when I watched John Campion's review of it, and he said that Gal Gadot was come across wooden like he expected. I got none of that, and it's got right at 93% certified fresh on Rotten Tomatoes as of right now. So,
what were you going to say, Paul?
I was going to say that it ties in the whole thing about they don't want woman superhero movies. It's just like the whole thing of the guy that said they don't want diverse superheroes. No. We don't mind diverse superheroes if they're done correctly. We don't want them shoved into existing characters we've loved for 30 years. And, I mean, look at the woman-led superhero movies we've had before. I mean, like you said, Elektra and Catwoman, they were abominations,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's not, it has nothing to do with the character. It has to do with the fact that it was a shit movie.
Right.
I didn't like, Elektra wasn't, well, I guess it was worse than Daredevil, and that was a feat in itself, but Daredevil's no great movie either.
And Catwoman was worse than that.
Catwoman, well, one, it had nothing to do with, Catwoman, really.
What other female leads out there, movies we think of?
That's out right now?
What's that?
Well, I mean, are you talking about that's out right now, or
no, not out right now? Just have been released that we could think of. I don't know if there are any other female lead.
Wasn't there an old Supergirl movie from the 80s?
Yes, with Helen Slater.
Yeah, I remember that now. Dear God. I don't even know if you could consider this, but Suicide Squad. That was a female, really. I mean, it was a squad, but I mean, Harley Quinn was the one that was, out front the most. And I'm a DC fan, and that wasn't great. It was okay. I mean, I could watch it as,
Suicide Squad is the perfect example for how studio involvement can fuck up a great movie.
Right.
Yeah.
I totally
and
agree.
stop putting Will Smith in shit. He didn't play Deadshot. He played Will Smith.
I actually didn't mind him in that movie because he was one of the bright spots, in my opinion. But
the whole thing was fairly dim. I mean, it was okay, but I don't know. I bought it, but
I really would love to see the director's cut of it someday. You know how he really intended it to be.
That's a good point you bring up, because I read an interview thing today. You remember how there was a rumor a while back that said that Wonder Woman was a mess. It was some kind of high up at Warner Brothers and whatever. It said Warner Brothers saw the movie and it was a mess. And Patty Jenkins says that there was no scenes cut from the movie. Everything she shot is in the movie. She said, so there really can't be a deleted scene. She said they were calling when they were getting ready to gear up for making because the movie's been done for a while. They're already gearing up for a release or whatever, for like DVD or whatever. They were getting ready to do that. And she said that they were asking for deleted scenes. She's like, there aren't in it. She shot it. Everything she shot is in the movie.
Well, that doesn't surprise me. The damn thing's like 2 hours and 25 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll probably watch it on Wednesday, my day off. That's probably as soon as I'll watch it.
Super Sarah's in the house.
That's my last story. If you want to continue, talking about it, we can. But as far as that goes, I have nothing else to talk about. I really loved it.
They were talking about Spider-Man: Homecoming in the chat.
I'm ready for that too.
I love Spider-Man to death. I am just not excited for this movie for whatever reason. Really.
I'll tell you a little secret about me and Spider-Man: Homecoming. I've actually stopped watching trailers because I want a lot of what I see to be a surprise, and Marvel is putting a lot of stuff in these trailers. Granted, it could be cut from the movie, and that could be the case. But when they put that one trailer out where he crawls in and his friends in there, and I was like 2 minutes into the trailer, and it was just one scene. They were still talking, and I was like, "Why are you showing us this?"
Yeah.
Kirsten Dunst threw some serious shade at the new Spider-Man movie.
Oh, really?
Yeah. She said I don't even know why they're bothering to do this crap. We did the best ones. They're just doing it for the money now.
Who said that?
Kirsten Dunst.
Drew Manchu says because you're old, Grandpa, it's being marketed toward kids. Something about it still rubs me the wrong way. I don't know if it's the design of the Vulture or.
It's because
now that we know what you do with your pops.
Yeah.
We know what you do with your pops, and I saw that pop. You don't want to do what you do with your pops with that one.
Shut your fungal mouth.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I think I will want to see it.
Oh yeah, I'm going to see it. Seeking Internet Comics just said that movie is going to kill all records. I don't know if he's talking about Wonder Woman or Spider-Man, but they were projecting Wonder Woman to do $65 million the opening weekend, and then day one it did 42. So
yeah, I saw it about a week ago. I saw everybody saying it's going to do 100 first weekend.
Yeah. Then Drew Manchu said it's Marvel, it will be good. That's not necessarily so. Catwoman was Marvel. Not Catwoman, but Elektra.
Elektra was that wasn't Marvel though, was it?
No, that was Fox.
That's what I thought.
Well, I'll take it back.
Elektra was doable a little bit. I mean, Jennifer Garner was hot.
I was to say Ben Affleck thought so.
I'll tell you what.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what. The director's cut of Daredevil was a lot better than the theatrical cut. I mean, that's not saying much, but it at least made a little bit more sense.
That's the case with a lot of times. Me, like, Spider-Man will break Guardians of the Galaxy's record. I do believe that.
In Marvel Universe, I'm looking forward to Thor more than Spider-Man. Actually.
Really? I mean, I'm looking forward to Thor too, but Spider-Man looks good.
I like superhero movies, period. You know, I know a lot of people probably think I'm like this DC fanboy that I hate everything Marvel. That's not true. My favorite comic book movie is not even a DC movie. It's The Winter Soldier.
Yeah, well, because Winter Soldier's the best Marvel movie.
Right.
I mean, it's rumored now again, but I just want a legit good Spawn movie.
Oh yeah, I want to
The
see
first
who's
one?
going to direct that.
First one wasn't good for you?
Well, they can go R-rated now.
Yeah,
They
I mean,
could
it was. I mean, McFarlane has said that if they do another one, it's going to be done like Spawn.
Yeah.
And just the effects that they could do are so much better than they could do back then.
And they could get a different actor besides straight to DVD guy.
Michael J. White or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, can you imagine them doing the chains and shit with CGI and stuff now?
Especially how they can do now. You know, like before, that was all like practical, wasn't it? Or I'm not real sure. They had CGI, but I mean, like.
But it was CGI, obvious CGI.
Yeah.
So no more movie news or talk right now. I mean, I had some stuff that I want to bring. We got a little bit of time left. We got about 20 minutes before we're at our hour and a half marker. But just wanted to maybe bring up what you're watching this week. Any TV shows or movies or anything, Paul?
Well, since season 5 came out, and it's not comic book related, but I really liked what I'd seen of it so far, and I never had the time to watch it. I am just going hardcore full into House of Cards.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit that. I'm in the middle of binging Supernatural because I didn't get to catch it on because where we live, CW is not in HD. They claim it's in HD, but it's obviously not in HD. And so I was having to watch The Flash and Arrow and on the CW app, and I'd have to wait till after midnight. So I just decided to wait until because they made that deal where all the Netflix, the CW shows go on Netflix like 8 days after they air the finale. So they're airing that. I'm gonna also watch House of Cards. And,
How about you, Mike? Anything? You watch anything this week besides Penguins?
Penguins.
The Penguins are in the Stanley Cup Finals. I don't watch anything else. I have discovered classic WWE shows on YouTube, and I've been watching those left and right. So, old school
EC Dub.
Yeah, that's Prime Time with Bobby Heenan, one of my favorite characters in WWE. So,
while I'm thinking about it, shout out to TiVo from Lords of the Long Box for giving me his code for Logan. I'm actually going to watch that again. I haven't watched the home release, so I went and saw in the movies. Loved it.
Speaking of Logan, I haven't given away the code for my Logan yet. So,
would you like to do that now, Mike?
I guess, but I'm going to let Midwest Comic Man come up with a trivia question right off the top of his head. Right off the top of my head. So if you want a copy of Logan, digital copy, I'm opening it right now. Haven't even opened it yet. Answer Midwest Comic Man's trivia question.
SS Comic Creator wants you to do the penguin laugh, Trinity.
I sadly don't know the penguin laugh.
Who drew the original Weapon X covers for Marvel Comics Presents?
Woo, man, I don't even know that one.
He done went throwback with this one. I'm talking about. He reached way down for it.
Well, I wanted to get it Logan related.
Jason Smith, Sup Sapper did not draw the original Weapon. I'm glad, man.
Yeah, while they're trying to figure out the answer, I will see what I watched this week. I've been trying to catch up on American Gods. I'm only on issue. See, episode 2. I need to watch 3 and 4, I think, now. I watched Big Trouble in Little China this week just because my son asked me to, and I'm like, oh, I felt this so awesome that he asked me to watch Big Trouble in Little China. Great movie, which thing kicked in Tombstone for me. So, Jason Smith has no clue to what's going on. Drew Manchu says Junior, John Romita Jr.
No, not even close.
Junior Haley.
Dadpool got it.
Wow.
Dadpool got it. Dadpool got. I will get you this code as soon as the show ends. Dadpool.
His Google foo is strong.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, nobody else knew it.
Goddamn Dadpool.
I would have known it just
Dadpool
because I'm a
hasn't-
huge Barry Smith fan.
Dadpool hasn't been on the show in 18 weeks. He comes on and wins a prize. I love Dadpool. I'm just kidding, man.
Everything else going on before we close it out?
Doctor Strange is on Netflix now,
It is.
if anybody didn't know.
I dig that movie.
Fucking Dadpool.
To quote the great Adam Sandler, what did he do? I wasn't a fan.
I haven't seen it yet, so I don't.
You have not seen. Really?
You're not missing.
Really?
Much.
I thought it was good.
It was okay.
I mean,
I was never
I'm a
a fan
Doctor
of-
Strange fan, so I loved it. But
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it was good, but there are other Marvel movies that are better than it. Definitely.
I like it because I think it kind of captured some of the Ditko strangeness.
That would be right over my head, see, so. That might be what I didn't like about it.
Not speaking of Jack Kirby, but here's all the issues for that Jack Kirby 100 years.
Oh, yeah, those are all books I'll never be able to read.
Wait, hold that back up again. Let me see there.
Oh,
So these are all going to be Dollar True.
I've got one of them.
no, you
I've got
don't.
two. I've got
Yes,
two.
I do.
I've got two, but they're not old. They're the Bronze Age ones.
Oh, I got something I want to ask you guys. I saw a tweet the other day that caught my attention. Somebody was asking about getting some kind of pop made or something. Come to find out, James Gunn, they're Funko's making a James Gunn pop. Like they were talking about directors or whatever. And how awesome would it be? Like, we already got Stan Lee. How awesome would it be to get like legendary artists like Jack Kirby or Steve Ditko, Jim Lee? No.
They have Jim. Oh, not Jim. No, I was thinking Stanley. Never mind.
Maybe Michael Bay. Something blowing up in the background.
Speaking of
There you
Michael
go, Jeremy.
Bay. Oh, he does. Look at him. Golf clap for Paul.
I have two of them. I have Eternals #1 and Devil Dinosaur #1. Those are the two I have on that list.
I had
They're
zero.
Bronze Age, so you could pick them up relatively cheap.
Yeah. I don't have any of them, so I'm excited.
I have one Jack Kirby book, and that's the New Guys #7. Didn't Jack Kirby do that book?
Yeah.
I think so. I thought so.
Okay, so nothing else, I guess. We'll go ahead and close it on out. We're a little short today with Crappy Wicked Comics. So, start with you, Paul. Any last minute things you want to say?
Yeah, just everybody keep showing up. We love doing this for you guys. And Jack Kirby rules.
Yes, he does.
Mike likes to pull his skin his smoke wagon.
Speaking of Jack
Pieces,
Kirby,
so.
if you're reading Commandy issue 8 has a Jim Lee variant, but Jim Lee did it as a tribute to took it as upon himself to do it as a tribute to Jack Kirby. He made his Commandy that he was drawing look more like the Commandy that Jack Kirby drew than the one that they're drawing now, and it's really cool looking. That might be the next one I pick up because it looks awesome.
You, Mike, any last minute things you would like to say? Shout-outs?
Hopefully, yeah, hopefully tomorrow before the wedding, I could go to this antique store. They're having a dollar comic sale, sidewalk sale. So hopefully I'll hit that up before the wedding. No. Yes, a couple of our best friends are tying a knot tomorrow. Shout out to Jessica, who is also a big pop hunter, and Gus. So I will be attending that, and a couple of new subscribers of mine, Mr. Collector, 123, he has 13 subs. Captain Cola, he has 71 subs. And Chuckload of Comics, he has 66 subs. So
Chuckload?
Chuckload, like Chucky.
Okay.
I also want to shout out Seeking Nearmint Comics and Alex the Comic Hoarder. They did a contest entry into Doom 143's contest. Man, I don't know how these guys get all these great books, but shout out to them for just amazingly with their books, their hauls. And
I know, man. Doom was like, when he's like, show your best 50 books or whatever, and I was like, man, I don't have 50 great books.
I know, right? I'll pull out a New Warriors #1.
Yeah.
There you go.
I'm just going to show 50 books. About 20 of them will be great. Or in my eyes, will be great.
Okay, how about you?
I'll give a shout out to Havoc Comics. He hit me up, I think it was last week, said he had something in the mail coming my way. Shout out to the Doom 143. He hit 700 subs. He's probably beyond that now because the dude is killing it. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to Captain Dadpool for winning the Logan. I don't know, just like I said, shout out to everybody, man. Shout out to everybody on the panel. That's about it.
I don't think I have any shout-outs this week. I will have a haul video maybe out tomorrow or Sunday. Got quite a few books for this month. I'm just putting out usually one video a month now, just the haul that I pick up for that month. But that's it, guys. So we'll come check us out next Friday, same time, same bat channel on Blast It or Stash It. So whether you blast it or whether you stash it, happy reading, and we will see you then. Later, guys.
Later, guys.
So yeah.